welcome to Cbc TV News. Stories making headlines. HH receives honorary agribusiness doctorate from Mulungushi University. Government signs 277 million kwacha contracts to complete health infrastructure projects. HR Commission condemns Lubinda's harassment. Cholera cases rise in Zambia, 4 new cases, 1 death reported. To read the news in detail, I'm Natasha Mlenga. President Hakainde Hichilema has been conferred with an honorary doctorate degree in agribusiness by Mulungushi University. Mulungushi University Vice Chancellor Professor Loison Mukwena conferred the honorary doctorate degree on President Hichilema at a special convocation ceremony held at Mulungushi International Conference Center in Lusaka. Professor Mukwena said President Hichilema has elevated agribusiness to a central pillar of national development. He said that under President Hichilema's leadership, public investment in agriculture has risen to over 11 billion kwacha, with nearly half allocated to irrigation mechanism and livestock development. Professor Mukwena added that President Hichilema acted decisively to address the country's drought, leading to improved yields and reduced post-harvest losses. In accepting the doctorate degree, President Hichilema expressed appreciation for the honor from Mulungushi University and dedicated it to Zambia's hardworking farmers. He said there is also a need to appreciate seed producers and fertilizer manufacturers as they play an important role in the food chain. The president noted that Zambia is now exporting fertilizer to about 8 countries, calling it a significant achievement. He emphasized the need for structured export markets to sell excess produce to countries such as the Democratic Republic of Congo. President Hichilema said Zambia is poised to be a key player in food security for the region and the continent.
First and foremost, I want to offer my gratitude, a sense of gratitude, appreciation, deep appreciation, how humble I am, deeply humbled to receive this honorary doctorate in agribusiness from Mulungushi University. Thank you, Mulungushi University. Thank you very much. And I dedicate this honor to Zambia's hard-working farmers, to our national belief that we, the farmers, as my 2 colleagues have said, Kao and Dev, are privileged to feed our people. Most of you take food for granted. You'd never even think of who produces that food. At breakfast time, at lunch time, at dinner time. There are people who work hard out there, as you have heard from my 2 colleagues and others. Farmers are cultured to work hard, and they are on duty 24/7.
The Ministry of Health has signed a contract worth over 277 million kwacha with contractors for the construction and completion of various health infrastructure projects nationwide. Speaking during the contract signing ceremony in Lusaka, Health Minister Elijah Mchima said the agreement will actualize stalled projects in southern, northern, western, and Copperbelt province. Dr. Mchima highlighted that facilities such as Mukushi District Hospital and Choma District Hospital are among those set for completion. He urged contractors to exercise diligence in executing the projects, assuring them that the ministry will ensure prompt payments. Dr. Mchima emphasized that the contract demonstrates the government's commitment to improving healthcare infrastructure and fostering collaboration with contractors. He further pledged that the ministry will utilize resources prudently and transparently.
We gather to witness a significant milestone, the contract signing ceremony for the construction of various health infrastructure projects recently awarded by the Ministry of Health. This event is a testament to the unwavering commitment of the government of the Republic of Zambia under the leadership of His Excellency President Hakainde Hichilema to systematically complete all stalled infrastructure projects across the nation. Consequently, in 2024, my ministry embarked on the completion of the following projects: Ikere District Hospital, Nunga District Hospital, Freda District Hospital, Karomo, Rwangwa, Mukushi.
The Human Rights Commission has strongly condemned the recent harassment of Patriotic Front Acting President Mr. Given Lubinda in Kabwe Central Province. In a statement issued by Dr. Pamela Towela Sambo, chairperson, the commission described the incident in which Mr. Lubinda was dragged by unruly youths as dehumanizing and a violation of his rights to security and privacy. Officials have called on the Zambia Police Service to arrest the perpetrators, some identifiable in viral videos of the attack. The Commission expressed concern over a growing trend of political violence, including attacks in Chingola and Lusaka, and urged all political parties to discipline members involved in such acts. Dr. Sambo emphasized that political violence undermines democracy, public safety, and human rights, and called for strict, impartial enforcement of the law.
Deeply concerned about the emerging acts of political violence and strongly condemns the recent harassment of the Patriotic Front Acting President, Mr. Given Lubinda, in Kabwe Central Province. The harassment and dragging of Mr. Lubinda by some unruly youths is dehumanizing, degrading, and a violation of his right to security of the person and privacy. Yet again, the Commission is calling upon the Zambia Police Service to immediately arrest the masterminds and perpetrators of this violence, some of whom are visibly identifiable in the viral video showing the incident. The Commission is further alarmed by the growing pattern of political hooliganism and violence in recent days, including the stoning of the presidential team in Chingola, the assault of individuals and destruction of property at the Patriotic Front Secretariat in Lusaka, and now the harassment of Mr. Lubinda. The Zambia Police Service must get to the root of this worrying violence and decisively enforce the law without fear or favor. This is the only way to end this emerging cycle of politically motivated violence and lawlessness. The Commission reiterates that violence is a crime that undermines public order, safety, and peace, and contributes to the violation of human rights and fundamental freedoms. The Commission is also calling upon all leaders of political parties to take practical internal measures, such as disciplining or expelling their members involved in political violence. This will help the creation of a conducive environment for coexistence, tolerance, and respect for human rights and freedoms.
Zambia continues to report cholera cases as the outbreak declared on 5th August 2025 persists. As of Thursday, 20th November 2025, the Zambia National Public Health Institute, ZNPHI, reports 4 new cases and 1 death, bringing the cumulative total to 572 cases and 9 deaths, with a case fatality rate of 1.6%. Currently, 14 patients are admitted in health facilities, while 558 have been discharged. The Ministry of Health reports that 225,858 people have been vaccinated so far. Districts with the highest cumulative cases include Mulungushi, 313, Nsama, 161, and Monze, 37. Other affected districts are Masaiti, Mbala, Mpika, Sengahiu, Kabwe, Ndola, Lusaka, Kaputa, Kitwe, and Chongwe. The ministry urges communities to continue observing hygiene and sanitation practices to prevent further spread. We take a set of commercials. Join me on the other side with more news.
Auto-Based Engineering is a fully registered company that has services such as towing service. We have a saloon, we repair cars, we have a car wash.
Barbershop is a top-notch.
And many more.
Auto-Based Engineering is the company which you can rely on. We touch any car. We are just at the corner of Pemba Road and Mosotunya Road. You know what? We deliver the best. Yes, we are growing very fast. It's a top-notch company ever in Zambia. When you come, wherever you are, whether you are in America, you come to visit Zambia, please just go to Google Map, type Auto-Based Engineering Group. It will take you where we are. Auto-Based is a one-stop shop.
Come to Auto-Based Engineering where the best is done. If you want to know where we're located along Mosotunya Road, just right at the corner of Pemba Road, Chilende South. If you want to contact us, you can call us on 0977 18 12 73.
Auto-Based Engineering, doing what we know best. Auto-Based, Auto-Based, Auto-Based.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. We continue with the news. The Constituency Development Fund Bursary Program has empowered over 91,800 Zambians with education and skills training. Speaking at the graduation of Wansanje Travel and Tourism Institute, Permanent Secretary Mr. Nicholas Piri, representing the Minister of Local Government, said the government has invested nearly 960 million kwacha in the program, benefiting 47,972 secondary school learners and 43,904 skills trainees nationwide. Mr. Piri highlighted that this investment supports market-ready skills and human capital development while cautioning training institutions against inflating fees. At today's ceremony, 125 CDF-sponsored graduates received their certificates, showcasing the program's impact at the community level. The ministry calls on institutions to maintain professionalism and quality, ensuring Zambia's youths are prepared for the labor market and entrepreneurial opportunities. The Minister of Education, Douglas Siakalima, has commended Sanlam Life Insurance Zambia for donating exercise books and sanitary towels to support learners across the country. Speaking during the handover in Lusaka, Mr. Siakalima said donation aligns with the government's free education policy and will help improve class attendance, especially for girls who struggle to access hygiene products. He said the gesture reflects Sanlam's continued commitment to uplifting vulnerable children and reducing interruptions to learning. The minister also called on other organizations to emulate Sanlam, noting that partnerships between government, civil society, and the private sector are vital to improving education standards. Mr. Siakadima reaffirmed the ministry's dedication to strengthening school infrastructure, learner welfare, and creating safe, supportive learning environments for all children.
Thank you very much. Cooperating partners such as Sanlam coming to cushion what we are doing as government is something very commendable, Honourable Minister, and something that we receive with both hands. And we are calling upon other cooperating partners to emulate what we have done in order to cushion what we are doing as government, reaching out to as many as possible of our children who need the education, the free education that we are providing our citizens. This is something that we commend you, and we look forward to more of such donations so that you can supplement government efforts.
This could not have come at the right time than this one. Let me just tell you, CEO, we also provide sanitary towels as government. And I can tell you, what we have put here in Senanga will not be involved. We'll take these other things, like sanitary towels, to another district, because we require so many of them. But let me tell you the magic one about these sanitary towels. Before they were introduced and before they were scaled up, a girl child used to be absent in a month 7 days throughout the year. And so these things are important. Many people try just to say, so what is that? Why is the school behaving like that? Why is the ministry behaving like that? We have now lesser absenteeism in the class. And this is why, if you have checked using CDF, we are now trying, where we build a school, we also build.
The International Monetary Fund says Sub-Saharan Africa is showcasing stronger economic resilience with regional growth projected at 4.1% in 2025. IMF resident representative Elik Rauter, representing the October 2025 Regional Economic Outlook, noted that while global conditions remain challenging, the region's outlook has improved slightly since April. He said countries such as Ethiopia, Nigeria, Uganda, Rwanda, Benin, and Cote d'Ivoire are driving growth, but warned that vulnerabilities across physical, monetary, and external sectors still require careful policy management. On Zambia, Rauter announced an updated 2025 growth forecast of 5.2%, supported by a rebound in agriculture and recovery in mining outputs. He also cited the kwacha's 16% appreciation, easing inflation and raising investor confidence through energy shortages, though energy shortages continue to put pressure on the economy.
As you know, actual output, we've seen that the first half of 2025, real GDP grew by 4.9%. So this was up from 3.8 last year for the first half of the year. And then, we've seen mining output rising for about 18.4% by August. We've seen construction and trade remaining quite weak in terms of performance. But this was partly offset by solid gains in manufacturing and ICT, transport, logistics, financial sector. In 2026, the growth remains driven by the mining investment and good performance in the service sector. We have now projected the growth in 2026 at 5.6%. And here, in the mining sector, we should see strong output from Mopani, from KCM, from Kasanchi. We also see capital inflows sustaining mining production. We have seen FX liquidity coming back in the commercial banking sector. So mining flows are actually, providing some needed support to the exchange rate. We will expect the agricultural sector to...
Farmers across Eastern Province are continuing to receive payments from various banks for maize supplied to the Food Reserve Agency, FRA. A check at Natsev Bank in Chipata revealed long queues of farmers waiting to collect their money. Officials say payments are being processed steadily to ensure all farmers are compensated for their produce. The FRA has urged farmers to be patient and follow banking protocols while collecting their payments. We take another set of commercials. Join me on the other side with sports and international news.
One Love Radio is a dynamic radio platform that captures the diverse communities across Zambia with an audience of over 6.5 million, with physical satellite stations in Mongo, Mansa, and Lusaka, and frequencies that cover key markets across the nation: Lusaka, Kafue, and Mazabuka. It's an engaging, informative, entertaining journey with programming designed to maintain a dedicated listenership across the country. Get clicking, get listening to One Love Radio today. One Love Radio. Inspiring, touching, life-changing radio.
Auto-Based Engineering is a fully registered company that has services such as towing service. We have a saloon, we repair cars, we have a car wash.
Barbershop is a top-notch.
And many more.
Auto-Based Engineering is the company which you can rely on. We touch any car. We are just at the corner of Pemba Road and Mosotunya Road. You know what? We deliver the best. Yes, we are growing very fast. It's a top-notch company ever in Zambia. When you come, wherever you are, whether you are in America, you come to visit Zambia, please just go to Google Maps, type Auto-Based Engineering Group. It will take you where we are. Auto-Based is a one-stop shop.
Come to Auto-Based Engineering where the best is done. If you want to know where we're located along Mosotunya Road, just right at the corner of Pemba Road, Chilende South. If you want to contact us, you can call us on 0977 18 12 73.
Auto-Based Engineering, doing what we know best.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. We continue with sports and international news. In sports news, newly appointed Chipolopolo goalkeeper coach Kennedy Mwene says he is impressed with the early signs shown by the 4 goalkeepers he has been working with during the international break. The 2012 AFCON champion highlighted their attitude, sharpness, and willingness to learn as key positives. Mwene noted that while there is still room for improvement, the foundation being built is strong and encouraging as the team gears up for upcoming international assignments. He emphasized the importance of discipline, communication, and consistency as key elements he aims to instill in Zambia's goalkeeping department. His remarks came as the Chipolopolo continue preparations for AFCON Morocco 2025, with the technical bench working to refine all departments of the squad ahead of the continental showpiece. Mwene's experience and leadership are expected to play a crucial role in strengthening Zambia's defensive stability. In international